All right, welcome to Between Two Furrows.
Okay.
Laura, so
Hey.
thanks for chatting with me today. So talk to me a little bit about filler.
My favorite. I love filler. Filler is a way to restore lost volume in the face. It can be utilized in multiple ways. It can be utilized in deficits. For example, if someone is a little short in the chin area, maybe a recessed chin, we can use filler to rebuild a chin and make it a little more harmonized with the cheeks. If someone perhaps has a hollow in their cheek due to normal facial aging, we can restore that youthful apple of the cheek again. Perfect.
Beautiful.
Yes.
So when you're talking to somebody, who's really a candidate? There's these buzzwords out there with profile balancing and full facial balancing, and what does that really mean, and how do you describe that to a patient?
Yeah, that's a great question. Facial balancing is when we look at the whole face holistically. We want everything to be harmonized. As the aging process goes on, we tend to lose fat. It tends to deflate and descend, and it can create shadows in the face. So it's a way of rebuilding that lost volume. We also look at the profile, and we look, where does the chin sit, as I just mentioned? Where do the lips sit in relation to the nose? All these things that we're looking at, that's why we take multiple views when we take photos, because we're looking at the whole face and is everything in harmony with each other.
So a lot of questions that we tend to get and some misconceptions is getting filler will make me look unnatural or overdone or things like that. So how do you kind of choose what is the best pathway for patients and make sure that they're getting a natural look for them?
That is a great question. Filler can distort facial features when placed improperly. That is an absolute fact. I think that here at Livio, we do a great job of telling you no.
Yeah.
If you don't need it. I think that human nature is more is better, and when you start chasing lines, any little imperfection in your face, that will start to distort your features. And I think that at Livio, all of us have a very natural aesthetic eye, and I think that it's important that you go to an injector that has the look that you aspire to. So if you have a natural look as the injector, that's probably what that injector's aesthetic eye is, and that's probably the result that you're going to receive. But some people like to look done. Some people really like that. And that's okay, we can accommodate that. But we also do not want to alienize your face. We want you to look like you, just an enhanced, refreshed version of you.
It's fantastic. So if I were to come in and say to you, I would like my lips done, can you use that same product everywhere? Like, how do you determine what the patient really needs?
Yeah, that's a very common misconception that a filler is a filler is a filler, that you can put all fillers in all different places of the face, but that's actually inaccurate. Fillers are designed for specific areas of the face. Some are very stretchy and soft, right? And that's something that we'd want in areas of expression. Like our cheeks, we would not want a hard, bold product in our cheeks. Our under eyes, that's another place we wouldn't want a hard, bold product. But if we're trying to build something, that's something where we need some staying power. It's like the cheeks, for example. So what I put in the cheeks would not be what I put in the lips. What I put under the eyes is not what I would put in the cheeks.
Right.
So there's lots of different properties with all these different fillers, and so we as the providers are always looking for the best product to work with the best situation we've got going on, whether it be under eye hollows, cheeks, chin, lips.
Wonderful. And lastly, if somebody's afraid of getting filler, what would you say to them to kind of alleviate, if they've never sat in your chair before, kind of what to expect during a filler appointment?
Okay. I think that anytime you're getting something new, it's always unnerving. I think the unknown is scary for most people. I think at Livio we do a great job of easing your fears. I mean, I personally tell people all the time that I have 10 to 12 syringes of filler in my face, and hopefully I don't look weird. I hope you tell
beautiful.
me. Thanks. But it's not something to be afraid of. It is another tool in our toolbox to restore your face. Any hollows, any deficits that you may have. It's not designed to alienize your face. It can be done well when it's done by the right provider. So there's nothing to be afraid of. It really is just another tool. Nothing to be afraid of. Certainly, you can have very natural results with filler.
Well, thank you so much for taking the
Thank
time
you,
to sit down and
Stacie.
chat with me. We have a good time here at Lugano.
Yes, we do.
We hope to see you soon.
Okay.